Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Fly Like an Eagle podcast postgame show from my car. I was just at a bar right around the corner from my house. So I didn't drink that much because I wanted to see it with a clear conscience this week for the first time in a long time. And this team, this organization, this coach, this GM, the front office, the fucking quarterback, the defense, Jim Schwartz, all need to be fucking ashamed of themselves today because this team hasn't beaten the Cincinnati Bengals since 2000. And guess what? Nothing changed. And the Cincinnati Bengals coming into this team were probably one of the worst teams in the league. All right. And what I'm more pissed off about right now is the fact that we actually hurt our own draft stock today because this team's not going anywhere. Let's just be real. They're not going anywhere. So a tie actually fucking hurts us. I would have rather lost this game than tied. This is embarrassing. This is as bad as it gets. And, another thing, not Eagles related. Nick Foles brought the Bears all the way back today to win that game. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for trashing on the guy that won us our first title for this fucking slob of a fucking human being. Trevor, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. Could we, if you're a Carson Wentz fanboy, please say that you are in this chat and hand in your key card. Yeah. I've had it with all you guys. Yep. You've done everything. Pump his tires, below him. He sucks. He literally, you just gotta admit, he stinks now. And he's the biggest. He literally wasted my time. I had better time watching the Bears with Nick Foles coming back to win, to bring them back to his down to Atlanta. They're down. I think it was 26-10, and the Bears came back to win.
Yep. It's embarrassing.
That was the better game to win.
Watch. Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. And you know, it's embarrassing because, like, all right, so let me, hold on. All right, so Zach's in here now.
All right, Mr. Positivity, bring it out. Mr. Positivity, do your shtick. This team blows.
Carson Wentz played well towards the end of the game.
I don't give a fuck about Carson Wentz. You got to admit, he sucks now.
Yeah, he's hard.
I didn't admit that. Mr. fucking Trubisky's the MVP.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
All right, all right, here comes Zomp, guys.
Gotcha.
Oh, here's another trooper.
Oh, look who's in the chat.
What's up, guys?
So, we got the four guys.
Listen, everything I need to say is in the name.
All right, so we started the show a little bit later than usual today, obviously because there was overtime and we just had to suffer through that. And we pretty much brought up the points that this whole organization needs to be ashamed of themselves. We were getting at the Carson Wentz fanboys. We were getting at the head coach, Jim Schwartz, Howie Roseman, everybody. You know, I said I would rather lose this game than tie. And how we tied this game was even more embarrassing because we're setting ourselves up for a 59-yarder. He could have possibly made it. Who knows? But we didn't even get the chance because of a fucking false start penalty. This team is a fucking joke. They're a joke. And you know what? I'm going to go to Zomp first today because, you know, me and him were texting back during the game. He was, like, trying to, like, make me pissed for whatever reason. And I'm like, Zomp, I'm not even really interested in this game because the Bengals are so bad. And the fact that we're just keeping them coming. Like, it's like the defense is bad. Then the offense is bad. Then the defense is bad. Then there's no preparation. It's like one thing after the fucking other. I'm just so sick and tired of it. I'm done with this shit. I want to get flexed out of Sunday Night Football next week. I'm done. I'm tired of watching the same shit over and over and over again. And then my friend texts me. He's like, oh, well, did you see Nick Foles today? I'm like, yeah, I did. And I'm just so fucking pissed off. I'm done. All right? I'm so pissed off. Zomp, how you doing, buddy?
I'm actually doing quite well, and I'm not being sarcastic or anything like that. I didn't expect to win today. I think you hit it on the money. A loss is better than a tie, and people are going to say a loss is better than a tie. I think the way we just tied the game is worse than any loss I've ever seen. 59-yard field goal. Doug, this is why I just want to start off with this. Anybody could pinpoint Wentz. Anybody could pinpoint the defense. I said last week that this team is bad from top to bottom. Coaching, the players, Deshaun Jackson being old. I'm going to rip him apart later in the show. This team stinks from top to bottom. They're not prepared. They're just not into it. And everybody's going to say starts with the quarterback. I'm going to say starts with the coach. You had about 5 minutes before we had to kick the game-winning field goal. 5 minutes because they had to check the spot of the foul to see if Sanders was short or not. Your plays were a draw play and a little bullshit run from Wentz. He was planning on not even getting close for Jake Elliott. He was putting it for Jake Elliott to score this 58-yard field goal. He's a bad coach. And when I say he's a bad coach, I don't care about 2017. 2017, you have to understand, was a fluke. It was very lucky. Carson Wentz is a fluke. Doug Peterson is a fluke. That year was a magical run, and 9 out of 10 will never happen again. It's come to show you that him as an offensive coordinator, if Mike Groh was actually the coordinator last year, he's actually better than Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson is an atrocious coach. He is, I don't care if he won the Super Bowl. He got lucky. Anybody could win lucky winning the Super Bowl. He is an atrocious coach, and I want him out of here before I want Carson Wentz out of here.
Well, I will say something before I hand it off to Trevor and Zach. I will say something, you did bring up the point to where, you blame the coach more than you blame the quarterback. The fact of the matter is, bro, that there's that one play on the sideline where Miles Sanders was wide open. And any good quarterback that you're paying $109 million to guaranteed would nail that throw, you'd think, especially against the Cincinnati Bengals. And, it's plays like that in the game where overtime shouldn't have even mattered, And Carson Wentz, like, as much as I've bashed the guy over the years, I mean, it's granted because obviously I saw something that a lot of people haven't. The guy obviously regressed. He's been regressing for years. And we're just stuck with this guy now. And some of you guys want Jalen Hurts in there, and I'm like, why? The guy's not going to do us any better. What you saw out of him today is all he's going to do. He's going to run it with the ball, and he's not fooling anybody. He's not fooling anybody, and we're stuck with this guy Wentz, and hopefully he turns it around. I don't think he's going to, but
if you score 23 points against the Bengals, though, you should win. So that's not just Wentz's fault. But anyway,
I agree.
Who's next? Whoever's next, go.
Let's go, Zach.
Mr. Positivity.
Mr. Positivity. Well, we always talk about Carson Wentz not being clutch. Well, how much more fucking clutch do you want him to get? Twice did he get his team in field goal range, and twice did it not happen. So that's the positivity side. The negative side, Trevor, shut the fuck up. You said Mitch Trubisky is going to be MVP, so shut the fuck up.
I never said that.
Lose all credibility. I'm done with you right now.
Don't make me drive fucking up to wherever you're at.
So, if you want to talk serious stuff, the offensive line, once again, did not come through. Carson Wentz early in the game did not come through. You've seen it late in the game, and then you've seen Dougie P, like Zomp talked about, basically played to kick a 58-yard, 59-yard field goal. Like, that's not how you play to win the game. You had 1st and 10. Why are you running the ball? Get to the outs. Get the outs going. Get, anybody on the outs. Get them right on the sideline. I know they're going to be covering the sideline, but you can even, with that much time in the game, you could throw it over the middle and eventually run up to the line and spike the ball. Why were we just dedicating ourselves to trying to win on a 60-yard field goal? This isn't the Giants game where we make a 61-yard field goal and everybody feels good and it's that magical kind of season. That's not how this season goes. I don't know why he didn't get more aggressive. I also didn't like that he didn't go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter. Like, I didn't understand that either, but, whatever.
Wait. I will bring up another thing, Zach, that you just pretty much nailed on the head. Well, you didn't say this, but I'll say it right now. I don't care if you're backing up 5 yards to make it a 64-yard field goal. You don't play to tie. You play to win the game, and you kick the 64-yarder. That's another thing that bothers me.
Yeah, but you guys, you're not understanding it. The reason why he went for the punt is because he knows he's going to be crucified. That if he goes for a 65-yard field goal or whatever and misses and they lose, they're going to say, "Why didn't you punt the ball? Ty is better." I agree with you. I'm just saying he's going to be crucified. That's why he did it. He didn't play with balls. Because
he's a pussy. Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have rather lost this game than tied, because if we get a draft pick at the end of the year, that'll matter. Like, if we get a bad draft pick, that'll matter. I'm not happy at all right now. I would have rather fucking lost. I'm sorry to Eagles fans out there that are like, oh, you'd rather lose than take a tie? Yeah, fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah, I agree.
This team's
attempted to win. I think you would have attempted to win.
I think you should have went for the field goal. Even if you miss, you say, all right, we got backed up. What am I going to punt the ball and take a tie? He went the pussy route, and he got scared, and he doesn't want to hear it.
On the season, what do you have to play for right now?
I agree. But that's why I've been trying to tell you guys that this is not just Wentz. The whole problem is the product. Doug Peterson, besides that 2015, he had a good run in 2018 with Foles. He's not that good. He's not that good. This team is not prepared. Do you see? It's just annoying, man. It's not just Wentz. Yeah, Wentz missed a couple of throws today. Yes. 2 interceptions. One of them was his fault. Yes. Doug Peterson with Jalen Reagor, with Deshaun Jackson, with these guys. I've seen a vanilla offense for 3 weeks.
Yeah. All right, Trevor.
Remember how Doug used to go for 2 and stuff? What happened to the big balls, Doug? If you scored that touchdown, I would have went for 2, like how he did it.
Well, he went for 2 last week, and it was complete misery.
I know, but if he went for 2 today, it'll be more meaningful. Mm-hmm. Am I right? Rather than being down so bad.
The analytics. What happened to the analytics?
The analytics department needs to get the fuck out. It really does. It's the biggest waste of time I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's opposite. It's a vanilla offense. It makes me want to put to sleep or not even watch the game. Yeah, that's how bad it is.
What were you saying, Zop?
No, I was just saying, and people wanted to blame Mike Groh last year. It was fucking Doug Peterson. It looks exactly the same vanilla offense. We have no answers, nothing to do on offense.
Yeah. And this guy in the comment section is saying he's talking about the playoffs. I'm like, this team might not win 2 games this year.
Might not win a game, to be honest.
Might not win a game.
I think the Giants are better, and I'm being serious.
They couldn't cover. They can't cover.
Listen, I think I want to know when we're going to talk about this guy, Deshaun Jackson.
Let's talk about him right now because you bring up a good point.
You brought him up.
This guy's always in a medical bench. He's 33 years old. It doesn't seem like he's going to be playing for a while because he has a hamstring injury. Jalen Reagor, you call him a bust. I disagree with that. I mean, going into the season, he got hurt in the first 2 games, but you know what? I'm going to give that guy a break, especially when I saw Justin Jefferson ball out today. I almost wanted to cry, so I'm trying to shy away from that. And I don't disagree with anything you tell me outside of the show. You do have a lot of good points. We took Jalen Reagor, a project, all right, that's coming from TCU over the guaranteed product in Justin Jefferson. I understand that. We're taking back Deshaun Jackson, who is always injury prone, not on the field, and we're relying on him to be the first wide receiver. And now we have to stick with Greg Ward and JJ. I don't even know where the fuck he's at. And
Tim Hightower.
Yeah, I understand, Zomp, and I agree with a lot of what you say, and it bugs me because I want to disagree so bad, but at this point I can't because you're right. Deshaun Jackson, complete wasted pickup, and I don't know what we're gonna do now, especially with
wasted 2 draft picks, right?
Yeah, right now I'd actually rather trade away Alshon Jeffrey so we could suck.
Okay, but this is all has to do with Harry Roseman. Who signed Deshaun Jackson? Harry Roseman. Who got?
No, that was a trade. It was a trade.
Okay, but it was a trade. But who made the move? Harry Roseman. Who got JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Harry Roseman. And it's like everything has to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? You're starting Jason Peters. Jason Peters is garbage. Start Driscoll. He didn't look bad. Put him in left tackle. Now is the time to see what you have.
Yeah,
now is the time to see what you have.
My dad's actually saying any reason why they thought 59 yards was a problem, but 64 was out of the question. He's right.
Because they were afraid of the media. That's literally what it is. Carson Wentz was indecisive towards the beginning of that game. Dougie P was indecisive at the end of the game. They're afraid. They're literally caving into the media. It's sickening. It's really sickening.
They stay inside. They stay inside the locker room for the national anthem week 1. All right, they're caving to the media. Carson Wentz comes out when he always wears a backwards hat during warmups. He comes out with no hat on because they bashed him for the backwards hat. All right, you're right. You guys are 100% right. They are caving to the media and they're scared.
Do you know what I think is embarrassing? And I was watching it all game long. We were getting not killed, but we were embarrassing against a really bad football team. And they're celebrating, putting their hands up, dancing. And I'm like, we won the Super Bowl 2017. At least have some class. At least be like, all right, it's embarrassing. They were celebrating touchdown. Like Carson Wentz was celebrating that touchdown to Greg Ward, like as if we won the Super Bowl. Cox got 1 sack, dancing. Jalen Mills dancing. Act like you won before. It's a disaster. This team stinks. I've told you since week 1, this team stinks. The O-line is old. We need new blood in here. I hope we lose every goddamn game. And I'm not saying this out of my anger. This team stinks. Garbage.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't understand at this point, and honestly, I go into these games usually with my heart pounding, like I'm ready to run through a wall. Today, I woke up and I was debating not even going out to watch the game, not even watching the game at all, but I have a podcast to do. So I had to watch it. I had to have a clear mind watching it so I knew exactly what I was talking about. And the game was so bad that I looked down at my phone literally the whole game. Like, it was so fucking terrible to watch this
I was
game.
watching fantasy football and watching my bets go through. That's what I was doing the whole time.
Yeah,
That was the only thing that was more entertaining than the Eagles.
Let's make no mistake about it, though. I don't care what Doug Peterson says. He said to himself, if I go for this and I miss and we end up losing, they're going to kill me for this.
That's a head coach.
You go for the win, regardless. You need a spark. If you win this game, you boost a little confidence. If you lose, it can't get any worse than what it was. You go for it. Period.
Yep.
You punt the ball. You punt the ball and say, "Fuck it, I'll take the tie." Loser mentality.
Yeah.
I was
Doug Peterson is part of the problem.
This was the gritty game we needed, and Doug Peterson let it slip through his fingers.
23 points. And that other idiot on the chat, whoever he is, if you score 23 points, Wentz gave up. No, you score 23 points against the Cincinnati Bengals. And you close your eyes and say, okay, we scored 23 points, we won.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
The Bills were undefeated when he scored 20 or more points last year.
Fucking disaster. His fan base is idiotic.
Yeah, well, we already knew that. I mean, I'm not like bashing everybody out there, but majority of the people on Twitter that talk about the Eagles, they don't know what they're talking about. And they're always afraid to voice their own opinion because they're afraid to get bashed. And that's what the problem is. Like, people like me, I'm a realist. I tell you what you need to hear. Like, when I say Wentz has been awful the last couple of years, he has literally been awful the last couple of years. I don't give a fuck about that measly playoff appearance we made last year when it was by default. I don't give a fuck. All right?
We're thinking about Wentz. When are we going to talk about
We
Jim
have
Schwartz?
to.
No, because he's. What about Jim Schwartz? 3rd and 15, sticks defense, had them peel them. They got a first down.
Listen, as much as I need to blame Jim Schwartz for a lot of things, I can't with the crap product he has out there. I can't do it. Like, there's no talent on the defensive side of the ball. You have fucking Malik Jackson dancing to a sack when they're inside the 5-yard line about to go in. Like, I can't do it. Like, this team just does not care to play. They don't care.
They're top to bottom. They're coach bad. They're poor tackling. I've never seen a team fall for like bootlegs and play actions like the way Eagles have. It's poor coaching, dude. It's not a rhythm. It's not that. It's old. They're old. They have no bright ideas. The offense is vanilla. And that's it. That's all it is. How many times are you going to go to that side pattern to fucking that release to Miles Sanders? Yeah, he was open. But how many times are you going to go to that play? It means you have no plays. You don't know what you're doing. It's the same plays over and over again. Was he open? Yes. Did Wentz miss? Yes. But how many times are you going to do the same plays over and over again? Yeah. So that's it.
And it didn't help that Miles Sanders, he's a fresh, healthy back, and you're not running him against the worst run defense in the league.
That was my other big problem. Like, how you should have took the game plan that since Cleveland had, run the damn ball the whole time. That's how they beat Cleveland.
Why is even Corey Clement on the field? I don't get it. I don't get it.
This roster is so bad from top to bottom. It's just awful. This is an unwatchable football team.
Yep.
That's what it is. Like, I think the last time that was 2012. We are in 2012 all over again.
I think it's worse.
So could we say 98?
Yeah.
Like with Bobby Hoyne as quarterback and he was just awful.
I didn't start watching all the way back.
Me neither.
I know that, but that's what everyone. I'm looking at stuff. That's how people are comparing it. I'll compare it to like 98. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
And they got the second pick. So
this is definitely worse than 2012 in my opinion.
Okay, we'll go. Well, I'm saying 98 then. So
2012. This is the worst. Doug Peterson is everything Andy Reid was when he was bad. 2012. Everybody's gonna say, "Zomp, you're crazy. He won a Super Bowl." Let me tell you something, man. Doug Peterson stinks. I don't care if he won a Super Bowl. Stinks.
Oh, I agree. Frank Wright has that Super Bowl all over.
I think, and I'm gonna be the first one to say, people are gonna say I'm a Wentz hater. You want to get rid of Wentz? Get rid of Wentz. Doug Peterson's got to go. Doug Peterson's got to go.
But the thing is, you can't get rid of Wentz because you're paying him all that money. Who the hell is going to take that contract?
So that's what you do. You get rid of the coach. You get rid of Howie Roseman. You get a new coach who can work with Wentz, and that's it. Because obviously he can't coach Carson Wentz.
Who's that coach you're looking at then? Eric Bieniemy? He's not leaving Kansas City.
I'm just saying, whatever it is, I think more the problem with me is Doug Peterson than Carson Wentz. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's not because of my love for Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz has been dreadful the whole year. But Doug Peterson doesn't help his quarterback. You're playing against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are one of the worst defensive running teams in the league. You have Corey Clement running right straight to the offensive line who has no push.
Yep. Corey Clement's looking like Trent Richardson right now. That's how bad he is.
He's terrible. And Doug Peterson's part of the problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can make a case that Doug Peterson's the main problem. Honestly.
No. You could say Carson Wentz is the main problem. I'm just that Doug Peterson is part of the problem as well.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick and tired of talking. Maybe I'm just sick and tired of talking bad about Carson Wentz because I've been doing it for the last 2 years and it finally stuck in people's brains. You know.
But you know what? I'm gonna say though. When is Doug Peterson gonna say, you know what? I need a spark. Let's put in Jalen Hurts just to see. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of Wentz because Andy Reid. When did he do that? 2008 when he benched Wentz.
Cobb, yeah.
When he benched McNabb. Okay.
Ravens game.
He benched McNabb. He put Cobb in. Okay, but McNabb played the following game against Arizona Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. He played great. They won 42-20, I believe.
Okay, so if everybody thinks the quarterback is the issue and you need to spark, bench Wentz, see what happens.
But like I said on Thursday, you brought up a good point. But what I said on Thursday is, if you're going to bench Wentz, make sure that Jalen Hurts is your guy, because if he's not your guy, you're going to wreck any confidence that Carson Wentz has left.
It didn't wreck McNabb's confidence. It helped McNabb.
McNabb was a good quarterback.
Yeah, but
it helped them though.
In that game, they were getting beat badly in that game that he got replaced.
37-9.
When you're missing throws like this, something's got to be said.
Okay, but you can't take out Carson Wentz unless they're getting beat badly. Like that Rams game, if something again, then you have to take him out, sit him for the rest of the second half, and then say, listen, we're going to come back to you, but you got to take this one out. You got to realize what the hell you did. But you can't just make the move to make the move unless, like Kyle said, unless Jalen's your guy. You have to make sure it's the right circumstance, or you're going to crush everything that you had left in Wentz, which right now isn't much.
I agree, but what I'm saying is just because you bench Wentz doesn't mean he can't start again. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know, but if it's a close game and you bench Wentz, he's not gonna be that same Wentz. He's not gonna have that confidence.
Colin Lucas is asking, why did we draft Wentz anyways in college? Because was he good in college? Well, he played at North Dakota State. He was good in college, but it was always a project coming out because he was at a 1D DAA school, and that was always the problem. But yeah, he was great his first 2 years, and then he just fell off the cliff.
I absolutely despise Deshaun Jackson. I bash this move. I can't get enough. Like, everybody wants to blame everybody. Deshaun Jackson's never held accountable. The guy's old. Oh, I'm gonna have a big year. Abdomen surgery last year, hernia surgery this year. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking soft, this kid, man. This guy.
Yeah.
Fucking soft. Tired of it.
All right, so we play the San Francisco
Lost.
49ers. Yeah, we play the 49ers next week on Sunday Night Football. I want to get flexed out of that game so badly.
You can't.
Yeah, but what's up with Garoppolo? What's going on there? Like,
are we Nick Mullins?
Yeah, we have
Mullins
Nick
is actually playing well, so it doesn't matter who plays. Doesn't matter.
Nick Mullins is trying to not lose the game. That's all he did.
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening in that Cowboys game right now.
They are tied at 9. I last checked.
Another one I'm right about. Wow, shocker.
Tied at 9. Cowboys got the ball.
How are you right about Dallas?
Because I told you earlier in the week, Zomp, that Dallas was a lock because they always play Seattle tough. Always.
You said Dallas was going to win. I have Dallas, but
I think they're going to win.
The
I think they're going to win.
What's the score in the Detroit game?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I know you don't want to know.
What's the score in the Detroit game?
Detroit is
Trevor. You got to let us know.
7-3, and Tampa's up 10-0 on Denver right now.
Who's up 7-3?
Arizona.
See what I say? What I say?
What do you say? You're gonna lose by 1,000.
Whatever.
Whatever. All I know is that this team sucks. And you know what?
They don't deserve the word sucks. They blow.
Yeah, I mean, sucks, blows, whatever you want to call it.
It's not just one guy, guys. Not just one guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I want to act pissed off, but I'm not. I mean, I'm more pissed off that we tied than lost. I'm more pissed off of that.
And I'm gonna tell every Eagles fan out there who's watching this, or whoever's miserable right now, if you tell me go back to 2017 and sign for the Super Bowl to be bad for the next 20 years, I'll sign it in blood again, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would. I would never take that Super Bowl away. Ever.
I'd sign it in blood.
Yep. always, because the Super Bowl is all that matters. We all wanted to win before we died, and we got it. We're playing with bonus money, but we're playing with some of the worst bonus money of all time. Like
This is worst house of all time.
We went from Super Bowl champions to a bottom feeder team. Like, how does that happen? Like, it just does. How?
The players, they're just not into it. They got shirts on pregame. They stay in the locker room. They dance when they're not supposed to be dancing. They're doing fucking things for autism. They're doing things for fucking all this stuff. Not focused on the game. I understand it's nice, the autistic shit, the charity bullshit. They're more focused on that than actually playing the game. So it is what it is.
Who wants to bring them some kale shakes? How about that? Let's start with that.
Yeah, Chip Kelly kale shakes. Yeah.
They're
Chip
focused
Kelly's,
on everything but football.
Nobody's fucking healthy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, Chip Kelly, at least he brought in this sports science shakes. I mean, they kept people healthy. And our training staff is it's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
Doug Peterson's a bust.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
He didn't win that Super Bowl.
But yeah, Zach, I actually wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many games, in your honest opinion, because you're like more the brains of the whole operation, how many wins do you see the Eagles having at the end of the year?
You know, I was talking to a buddy of mine. I work at WGY news station, upstate local station, and he's an Eagles fan. He was born in Philadelphia, and I talked about it. I said, you know, maybe the foreshadowing was there. Maybe the fact that the division has been so bad, we felt like we were in it this whole time, and that 9-7 was good enough, and we thought that roster was right there. Honestly, you know, 9-7 is still right there. Whether the Cowboys win or lose this game against the Seahawks, 9-7 seems like it's going to win the division at least 3 weeks into the season. And I feel like that's what has Howie Roseman all up in arms, like, oh, we're right there, we're right there. To me, this is still a 8-8, 9-7 team. I told you maxed out 10-6. That was my preseason prediction, was 10-6. I know a lot of you guys before we got going was 11-5, and I kept saying 10-6, 10-6.
Kyle said 13-3, by the way.
Well, that was before everything happened.
Yeah, okay.
You know, these were these.
I didn't say that. You said that, and he's right.
Okay.
I'm just saying this was before the injuries. This was before we got closer to the season. These were our way far in advanced preseason picks. I said 10-6. I still think this is an 8-8, 9-7 team. But if you need to turn it around, you need to turn it around now. You got to play to win. Doug Peterson has made a home being aggressive over and over and over and over again. You know, you saw Carson Wentz be indecisive. You saw everything. Doug Peterson not going for it on fourth down. I'm knocking over bottles in here. I'm just pissed because you see him not being that same aggressive coach that he's been the first 3 or 4 years. Like, why?
Because he's overrated. He's a bust. It's a fluke. It's a fluke. It was a fluke season. Eagles fans don't want to. Zach, everything you said was correct. He is a fluke. When you're a good coach, when you're a good player, you play. If you play 10 seasons, you're good 8 out of 10 seasons. Doug Peterson has been an average coach. 2016, first year. Okay. 2018, he was good. Okay, so 2017, 2018, he was above average. 2016, 2019, and 2020, he's been average or below. He's not a good coach.
No.
He's not a good coach. Just because he won the Super Bowl means he's a good coach? No.
You're basically saying it was all Frank Reich.
I'm not. Yes. Whatever it is, the players, the chemistry, the team, the health.
How do you have that many cooks in the kitchen for offensive coordinators and offensive assistants and still put out the same vanilla offense? I don't understand.
It's worse.
No wonder why we tried to get Greg Roman from the Ravens. No wonder why.
It's worse.
Yeah. Like when they brought back Marty Morningwig, I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
Like, injuries happen. I understand that. And Eagles are always fucking battered with injuries. But that field goal, I was yelling at the TV screen saying, this guy's settling for 58-yard field. He's not even trying to get yards.
Yep.
He had a 5-minute timeout, basically, when they were looking for the spot of Sanders. And I said, they got to come out with something. It looks like, all right, we just got to stay in this vicinity because Jake Elliott could hit a field goal. Are you kidding me? I hope Doug Peterson gets roasted.
A lot of pressure. I know the kicker's only job is to kick a field goal, but you got to make it manageable for him. Get him a 52-yarder.
Guarantee you watch Guarantee you listen to the radio. Doug Peterson says, well, if I go for the field goal and I go for it and we miss, Cincinnati's right there for the field goal. And
worry about inside the locker room. You know how much confidence you would show the team if you tried to go for it and get a nice short field goal for Jake Elliott? You know how much confidence you would have going forward, going against your 49ers team? We could be talking about a 2-2 season, and then we could look at it. But now we're 2-1. Now we're 0-2-1 going against an injured 49ers team that looked great against, albeit the shitty-ass Giants, but still. 1-2-1 is not as good as 2-1 or 2-2 should have been.
I agree.
See, I'd agree with your optimism, Zach, when it comes to 9-7, 10-6, maybe finish out the season 8-8. But the problem is that you look at the schedule and it's just brutal.
This team is a 2-14 team. I'm being honest with 2-14.
No, 2-13-1.
And the Giants will beat us. They may not sweep us. They'll beat us once, definitely.
Yeah. I'll put that on.
1-15-1.
Give me, hold on. Give me, or whatever it is. Give me, you say it's possible 8-8. Give me the 8 wins right now.
They got to go 7-8-1. That's what they have to do. Then.
All right. So,
or 8-7-1.
So tell me the wins where it's coming from. I'll wait.
Niners, Giants. What are you laughing at? Why do you laugh?
We're not beating the 49ers. I can't even beat Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We already beat the 49ers with Nick Mullins.
We beat him once with CJ Beathard, man.
Who cares?
It's not accurate. 2020 vision should be banned. Find the nearest train track. Find the nearest train tracks. You're fucking awful. Go.
All right. Finish, Zach.
49ers, Giants. What else?
All right, 49ers, Giants. We always play the Cowboys tough, except for that one game. We always play the Washington racial slurs tough.
Yeah.
Right there, that's 6 games right there.
So you're telling me that I'm going to say this. Niners, lost. Steelers, lost.
Money where your mouth is.
Oh,
Ravens, lost.
I want in on this. 8
wins. What do you want to do?
Wait, hold on. All kidding aside, no more trolling. Zach, I love you. I think you're a great guy. Tell me.
I love you too.
Right now, forget about the positivity. I want to know in your heart of heart, a gun is to your head right now. How many wins are the Eagles will finish with? Honest. Not what they could. Just tell me your honest opinion. The Eagles could finish.
By everything you've seen.
In all honesty, they go no worse than 6-9-1.
I don't see 6 wins. Where the fuck you get it? Okay, you're not sweeping the Giants. They're not beating Dallas. You're not beating Baltimore.
How do you go from a Carson Wentz lover to thinking that they're not going to win 6 games?
Because Carson Wentz is not the problem. It's not the only problem we have. The defense can't stop Joe Burrow. Dwayne Haskins, we could have stopped.
That's true.
We're going to stop Nick Mullins. We're going to stop Daniel Jones, as bad as he is. We're going to stop fucking Lamar Jackson.
23 points. We had a chance to win that game. What else do you stop?
According to 2020 vision, this guy, by the way, the train is coming at 5. You just missed this. You got to get the next one at 6 o'clock, 2020 vision. What I'm saying is, you score 23 points. Any Eagles fan would say, okay, that should be enough to beat the Bengals. This fool over here is telling me Wentz blew this, Wentz blew that. You scored 23 points. You should be able to win.
Yeah.
Right,
Sherman.
What are we betting on 8 wins? What are we betting on 8 wins?
8 wins?
How much?
I asked, what are you betting on 8 wins?
I'm telling you right now, forget about that bet. The Eagles won't win more than 4 games this year.
All right, how much?
I'll take the under.
4 games.
I'll take the under.
They won't even win 4 games this year.
I'll tell you right now, if they win more than 4 games, I will down a OE right here live on air. For those of you that don't know what OE is, that's Old English.
No, not one of those again. I saw that last year.
No, Zach, worse. Old Milwaukee.
I'll do Milwaukee.
Old English is worse than Old Milwaukee.
Zach, please don't do it. There's no way this team is really bad, dude. It's really bad.
Yeah. I take the under of 4. I'll take that under of 4.
It's so bad.
You know how much I'm confident in Carson to not.
It's not about Wentz.
No.
Said.
It's a quarterback-driven league. Agree?
Zach, hold on. Yes, I agree with you, but hold on. You know I love Wentz.
So
Hold on.
if your quarterback can't win you 4 games, then he's not your quarterback. I'm telling you that.
I'm telling you right now. Hold on.
4 games, he's not your quarterback.
I love Wentz. You know this. If Carson Wentz scored 33 points last week, we still lose. Does that ring a bell? We could have scored 33 points last week and still fucking lose. This has nothing to do with Carson Wentz. It's a bigger problem. Howie Roseman, the coach, the offensive line.
It has a little bit.
When I say that, I'm over-exaggerating. I'm saying Carson Wentz is a problem, yes, but the coach is bad. The offensive line is old. I've been telling you this since
2020. Watch the game tape.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
They're not winning no more than 4 games.
I'll take the under on 4.
2020's bringing the heat.
Well, maybe if he watches the game tapes, maybe he'll understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to get clapped. We're going to get shellacked by the 49ers next week. Sherman's gonna lock down one-legged Deshaun. Yo, I'm crip walking, Deshaun. Crip. I'm crip walking, Deshaun.
Right.
Hammy. Tell Miss Jackson over there, his mother, to do a better job at fucking doing something with his.
Stop. You're winning 4 or less games. What are you doing for me, Bubby?
I'll do fit. What do you want me to do? You want me to make a pizza online? I'll do it right in front of online for everybody. What do you want me to do? Tell me.
All right.
Pineapples on it. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking kidding.
I just think this team is really bad.
I just told you if they don't win at least 5 games, I will drink an OE live on air right here.
You just want to drink one of those. You want to lose.
No,
so you can drink one of those.
Just because I'm from a ghetto area doesn't mean that I want OEs. Just because I'm from Schenectady doesn't mean I want to drink OEs. Just because that's like the #1 seller in the area doesn't mean I want to drink OEs. I'm telling you right now. You can even make the bet for me.
Hey, listen. It's okay. The area that Zomp is around, all right, supposedly has the best pizza of all time.
Listen to me.
It doesn't.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest. Let's all be honest on record right now. For real. I believe we're the worst team in the division. You guys don't think that?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You don't think Washington and the Giants are better than us?
Washington lost today, and they did not look too hot.
They beat us.
That's true. But I think I go Washington more because they play almost the same people as we do.
Why don't you not say anything about this defense not creating turnovers? Why do you not say anything about the linebackers playing like shit? Why do you not say anything about these nose tackles that we put $100 million in a year that haven't gotten any pressures? Where's that?
I agree.
That's how he ignores the linebacker.
But that's why.
But there's everywhere.
But that's why I say people say just put in Jalen Hurts. You put in Jalen Hurts, we're still gonna fucking lose. We're still gonna lose.
But Tom, to be fair, I told you our linebacking core going into the season. You're like, oh, the pressure's gonna get to the quarterback. The
we all thought. No,
position in the league.
Hold on. I said linebackers are the most overrated position in the league, especially what the Eagles do because we play a lot of nickel, we play a lot of dime. Right. We've won the Super Bowl. Michael Kendricks didn't do anything, and Nigel Bradham was okay.
It was everything else. Nate Gary? Are you impressed with?
No, he's awful. He's awful, and the coach that keeps on playing him should be fired for that.
Yeah.
Continuously, you have these 2 linebackers that you pick.
Vanilla defenses on there because nobody can understand the complexity of Jim Swartz's defense, which isn't even that complex to begin with.
Yeah.
They can't tackle. They can't cover. The sticks defense. I know 3rd and 15.
Oh, there's I don't know if you saw some of the retweets I did. There's one guy who's done like screenshots of what's going on. It shows it's like video of what's going on, how bad the defense is. It's very great.
They have no idea. They have no idea what they're doing.
Mr. Chuckles, Zomp, you probably know him.
Oh, Chuck, my boy. He's my boy. Yeah.
Chuck, boy.
Yeah, he's my boy too.
Yeah, he's been the greatest thing on Twitter today. He's been doing almost every defensive play.
The defense is horrible, and that's why I'm like, I don't understand. Like, people just hate Carson Wentz for whatever reason. Is he a problem? Yes.
He stinks.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, if you take him out and you put in Hurts, we still lose, Eagles fans. So in order for Eagles fans to understand something, I'd rather score 35 points and lose than just get blown out. At the end of the day, it's a loss. What the fuck?
An L is an L is an L is an L.
That's it. So you can take off wins.
I'll let you know. I'll break down the fucking tapes for you, 2020, since you're that stupid you don't know.
2020, Kyle, stop putting him on whoever's putting him on. This guy's obviously
I have to. I'm
Cowboys fan. Please stop. No, you don't have to put him on. He's like pollution to my eyes.
Watch the John Hightower route run. Watch the miscommunication between the wide receiver and the quarterback. I know maybe you've never played football before, but actually watch the game tape and figure it out for yourself. I don't need to sit here and fucking explain everything word for word. But if you want me to, DM me because I got you.
Waylon Assembly had the greatest comment ever. The Miami Hurricanes and Texas Longhorns can't beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
No,
Miami
they can't.
dropped 51 yesterday on Florida State. That's how bad
We got
Florida State is.
we got a serious issue with Doug Peterson. I'm telling you, everybody thinks how
Who do you want then? Can we say if he does get fired, who do you want then?
He doesn't.
I can't tell you.
Trevor, he doesn't really know coaches like that.
I can't tell you, but all I know
Would you
is
want Eric Bieniemy?
no.
Did you watch that, Roman?
You have to roll with Doug Peterson, but something's got to happen. Either he's got to go, or you take a change at quarterback. I don't care about the money. It's about winning. I don't care how much you invested on the man. If you think he's that bad and he's the sole problem on offense, then you get rid of him. You bench him. You do whatever you got to do. You can't just keep playing him, hoping. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. What is that almost there?
Oh, there's your winner, not Marvin Lewis, baby.
No, we do not want that. No. That is just a purgatory right there. We do not need to go down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think Doug Peterson's overrated. Even when he won the Super Bowl, it's overrated.
I'll give you that. I'll let you have that. Frank Reich won that Super Bowl.
Totally different when Frank Reich left. Totally different.
Yeah.
That was filthy by Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. But
We are
What
not
are you
getting the
gonna do?
49ers next week.
I wonder what the opening line is for them.
Do you want me to look right now? Do you want me to look?
What happened to our best tight end, Dallas Goedert? Did he break his
Our
ankle?
best tight end, Zach Ertz, our best tight end. Okay.
What Goddard do?
All right, he got hurt.
Yeah, but what happened? Did anybody know?
He got. I think
It was
he,
a foot.
What was it? It was a quad.
It was a foot.
Probably got a Liz Frank injury, out 6 months.
Yeah, I mean Zach Ertz.
8 weeks would be a Liz
Trash.
Frank, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
I saw foot, so he done
That's what I'm
well.
saying. If it is a Liz Frank, it's a 6 to 8 week, and they're a lot more delicate than that, so he never's really going to recover.
So six to 8 weeks for Jalen Reagor, 6 to 8 weeks for Goddard. We have Zach Ertz out there who can't block.
Wait, it's confirmed.
Richard Rodgers-
Hold on. It's
not
confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but if it is a Liz Frank, that's typically a 6 to 8 week injury.
All right, Richard Rodgers, who Zom said's a really good tight end, and we brought him in as a practice squad
Did
guy.
you see how bad the tight ends were blocking? Like, how are we going to throw screen passes and nobody blocks anybody? Why are you trying to get to the second level when you're not even blocking the first level? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I got an opening line right now from Vegas Insider. It is minus 3.5 San Francisco.
What? That's it?
Yeah, it opened at minus 3. Now it's 3.5.
That's probably only because they don't know if Kittle's going to play and if Jimmy G's going to play.
I'm going to say this. It's going to be double digits.
It's going to be
Think
bad.
so?
It's going to be at least 10.5 like the Colts.
And it's gonna be on national TV, and it's gonna be for everyone to see, and it's gonna be pretty bad.
But I will say though, Jalen Hurts is thick as fuck. He ain't getting hurt. That dude's thick. His leg is bigger than my whole body. This guy.
Yeah, but he's trash, dude.
No, what's trash is the quarterback situation in Denver. He stinks right now, Jeff Driscoll.
Jeff Driscoll. Oh yeah, he played for Florida, and he's your starter. Yeah,
Never trust the Florida guy unless his name is Kyle Trash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heisman.
See, I'm like tearing up over all these fucking Nick Foles comments. I just want to go away from it.
I know.
Even if we have Nick Foles, we're staring at what 2-1.
It's not true though, Zomp. He wouldn't have made those plays that he wouldn't have made those
Kyle, hold on. Nick Foles doesn't play defense. Yeah, we would have scored. It was just the comment I made before. Would we have won against Washington? Probably. We weren't beating the Rams with Nick Foles. And number two, today, maybe we win with Nick Foles, but at the end of the day, the team has more problems. That's the only thing I want people to sink in their head. No joke. It's not just the quarterback. The whole team stinks. The O-line is one of the worst I've ever seen. Yeah. It's bad. You could put Nick Foles. If Nick Foles was in,
clamoring for Matt Pryor.
Say that again.
We are clamoring for Matt Pryor. Like, why isn't this guy starting? Matt
Pryor should be tarred feathered for that offsides.
But forget about that offsides. Forget about that offsides. What about the coach? They moved him from right guard they moved Herberg to left guard. Why didn't you leave him at right guard when he played well?
Yeah.
Because Pryor's comfortable there, it's bullshit.
JP looks old and slow like he did last year, but even worse.
Listen, there's nothing to win. Go see what you have. Start Driscoll at left tackle from now on. See what you guys have at this, and that's it. I'm tired of seeing Jason Peters. He's awful. Jack Driscoll wasn't so bad. Put him in left tackle, see what he does.
Yeah.
This is the time to see. You're not saving the season. If you wanted to save the season, you would at least. I swear on my heart.
Watch lightning strike right now and
if we would have tried for the field goal and we missed, I would have praised him to say, listen, he tried to win. I get it. This man punted the ball. He punted the ball. He fucking said, no, I'm throwing in the towel. I'll take the tie. Loser.
It's true.
And you could blame Pryor or whoever it was that was offside. You go for the win. That's it.
Yep.
And then what happens up if he misses? Then what? Cincinnati's in field goal range. And it didn't stop you against Washington when you kept going for it and giving it to them at the 50.
With 19 seconds and no timeouts, you kick that field goal, you lose at least 5 or 6 seconds. So 13 seconds with no timeouts. Like, come on.
But hold on record, Zach, you agreed that he should have went. You agree he should have went for the field goal.
100%.
Okay.
And this is coming from an Alabama fan that watched the pick 6 against Auburn.
Whatever.
I flipped a damn chair at that game, and I'm still telling you, go for the 64-yarder.
Chris Davis.
Put your track team on that field. Go for the 64-yarder because you're 0-2. What do you got for it?
Yeah.
He went for the tie, man. I can't wait for this shit. Oh.
He played for the tie.
Played
yeah, tie, baby.
Didn't Andy Reid play for the tie against the Bengals in 08 too?
But the NFL,
McNabb did.
The NFL, I gotta say though, you gotta change. There shouldn't be no ties. Just play till somebody wins. This tie bullshit's gotta stop.
We'd probably still be watching right now if that were the case.
Unfortunately,
just play,
injury-prone people that are anti-injury is going to make sure that this overtime is going to stay the way it is. Honestly,
yeah.
And gamblers alike are not happy right now.
No.
Trevor Lawrence is garbage. Trevor Lawrence.
He's probably the best prospect.
He looks like
a prospect since Andrew Luck right now.
He looks like a better shaped Chucky doll. Stupid hair, stupid face, skinny, shredded. He's gonna get blasted in the NFL. This guy. And you want to trade for this guy? We need more problems than the quarterback.
We won't have to trade. We might get the number 1 pick.
We need offensive line.
The Jets are looking at that number 1 pick right now too.
Yeah.
And what makes me sick is the Giants still got to be bad that they're gonna screw us and get another fucking pick.
It'll make me sick if the Giants get Trevor Lawrence.
No, they love Daniel Jones. They're not doing nothing with him.
Oh no, they don't.
What did he do today? What did he do today?
He was horrible.
Well, any turnovers?
Yes. He had like 4 turnovers. He was terrible.
Shut the hell up until you DM me.
Oh, you're talking about 2020?
Yeah, 2020. Shut the hell up until you DM
2020
me.
Is a cancer. He's got to be
Pull it up. I don't even care.
Zomp and Zach are living in denial. Stop deflecting. Wentz is performing the worst in NFL position. Put another player there with the worst. Okay, we agree with you. He's playing bad. But if you put somebody else, we're still gonna lose. We couldn't stop Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but to be fair, bro, you're talking about Joe Burrow like he's trash. Like he's a really good.
I'm not saying he's trash. I'm saying he's a rookie. He's a rookie. And did you see Schwartz say, you know what, this guy's a rookie. I'm gonna send the hounds on him. I didn't see any blitzes today. I saw four down.
I mean, I gotta give a little bit of credit to Burrow. I gotta give a little bit of credit to Burrow because he took that hit like a champ. And he got right back up.
I don't care. I wish they would have took his head off.
Yeah.
But this team is going to go 2-14. That's my prediction.
Nah, they'd have to go 2-14.
Three-headed monster on the defensive tackle.
I can't believe Zach believes that we're going to beat San Francisco next week. Unbelievable. I give you all the credit in the world if that happens.
Hey, well, maybe if we get an appearance from you on the preview show for once, maybe you'll be able to give your analysis.
Yeah, come on Thursday at 9 o'clock. We love you. Come on Thursday at 9 o'clock.
It's all
over.
over.
Really take my spot this week, anyways.
It's all over. Guys, it's all over. The era is over.
Yeah.
What era?
What era?
What era?
The 1 year era that we had.
The new norm of barely making the playoffs and not doing anything.
Once that once that ball went through Alshon Jeffrey's hands, that was it.
We would have won the Super. We would have won the Super Bowl that year too.
Yep, easily.
All right. I gotta go. I gotta prepare for my show. So
yeah. All right. Well,
fellas.
That's pretty much all we have. Thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of All You Can Eagle podcast. This Eagles team sucks. For Zomp, me, Trevor, and Zach, we are out. Hopefully, you guys have a great Philadelphia Eagles day. They suck.
On to San Francisco.
Yep.
Trump 2020, baby.
We're not trying to lose subscribers, damn it.
San Francisco. That's all we're saying.
All right. Bye, guys.